Hi guys, Miss Thorne here. Just going to do a short English lesson today. This is our learning question. It says, how can you use adjectives to describe a setting? In order for you to be successful, you need to be able to identify adjectives. You've got to be able to use a 2A or a 3A sentence. You might be able to then go on to use a 4A sentence. Could you then use some ambitious adjectives to describe the setting, I wonder? Pause the video for a minute and have a read of the questions on the board. Can you try and think of the answer to some of these questions? I bet you thought of some really great ideas. Let's try and find out the answer to some of these questions. Adjectives are words that are used to describe or modify nouns or pronouns. For example, red, quick, happy and obnoxious are adjectives because they describe things. A red hat, the quick rabbit, a happy duck, an obnoxious person. Pause the video for a moment, read the sentences and try and spot the adjectives within them. I bet you did a great job at spotting the adjectives in these sentences. Do you want to check your ideas against some of the adjectives that I identified? I knew these words in red were adjectives because they described, they modified the noun or the pronoun within the sentence. Did you spot all the ones that I spotted? I bet you did. Fantastic job so far, guys. I wonder, can you use some adjectives to expand these nouns? Pause the video and try and think of some adjectives to describe the branches, the water, the flowers, or the trees within this setting here, which is the jungle. I bet you thought of some wonderful adjectives to expand these nouns. So how can we use adjectives within sentences to make our writing more interesting and engaging? Let's find out. You could use adjectives in a sentence called a 2A sentence. A 2A sentence is a sentence that has two adjectives in it before the noun. Here's my example. The grotesque, giant trees. Grotesque and giant are our adjectives because they are adding more detail about our subject, the noun, which is the trees. Both of these adjectives are separated by a piece of punctuation called a comma. You only have to have at least two adjectives in the sentence, and 2A stands for two adjectives. Easy peasy. I wonder, what might a 3A sentence be all about then? Let's find out. A 3A sentence is a sentence that has three adjectives in it. The dangerous, large and immense jungle. Dangerous, large and immense are my adjectives within this sentence, and they all add extra detail about the jungle. My first two adjectives are separated by a comma, and then my second adjective is linked to my first two adjectives using the conjunction and. You only have to have at least three adjectives in the sentence. 3A stands for three adjectives. So now you know what a 2A sentence stands for and a 3A sentence stands for. Could you think about what a 4A sentence might stand for? So a 4A sentence is a sentence that has 4 adjectives in it. Here's my example. Wonderful clear water with glistening shiny specks. In this sentence you have 2 adjectives before the noun. Wonderful and clear are my first 2. And 2 adjectives after the noun. Glistening and shiny are my second 2 adjectives. I wonder, could you use some of your adjectives that you found and thought of today to describe this setting maybe?